This is the Hess Trail. It's right in the middle of town, Danville, Pennsylvania. It's a beautiful place. Couldn't be more convenient, very well maintained. There are a variety of facilities available here. Soccer fields and such. Hey, hey. Hi. Now they call this a loop, and I suppose it is, but really the trail is a straight line down one side of the creek and then all the way back on the opposite side of the creek. It's about a 3-mile hike altogether. It's a good one. And like I said, it's beautiful here. Look at that beautiful creek down here. I brought my fishing pole. You never know. Be prepared. So we're at the halfway point of this hike. And this is an old railroad bed, as is the case with walking and hiking and biking trails all over the United States. An old railroad is being used, and being used well, I'd say. And they built this lookout over here, this bridge that you can see the sights from. It's very nice. Once upon a time, the Fish Commission did a real good job of stocking fish all the way upstream through a town park that's over there. And they would put a bunch of them here, and they would even release some of them well downstream here. But they got lazy. So now they drop them all in this little hole here. And the hole gets crowded with fishermen on opening day and every day after that for a while. They leave garbage everywhere. There's too many people in one place. The last time I came here to hike, I saw a bunch of fish down there. I don't believe any of them were trout, but some of them look like nice big bluegills. So Daisy and I are going to fool around and try and catch one or two. So I moved to the other side of the bridge here and began casting in the shade, and on my first cast I hooked a fish, and I saw, there comes one. I can see the fish in the shadows following the bait up. Alright, so this is fun. If Opie can have fun fishing like this, so can I. There are 3, 4, 5 fish looking at my bait. There, he's got one. My goodness. There were 5 of them, all hovering around my, and by golly, if it's not a smallmouth bass. What are the odds of that? And he's just beautiful. There you go, fishy fish. He'll be all right. That was an entire school of smallmouth bass. See if I can get another one. Now I see 3 fish there swimming around my bait. One of you guys take it. Come on. Don't be shy. I'm in the sunlight now. There's a little bit of breeze and it kicked me over towards the sunlight. Those fish were all in the shade. I think I'm going to go down there to that bank and fish from there so I can sit on a rock and relax. And I have another smallmouth bass. There's whole schools of them down there, by golly. These fish will eventually go downstream, and downstream is the Susquehanna River, and they'll go there to get big and fat, and they'll turn into 5-pounders someday. You can see how high this railing is. I'm not going to speculate as to how many feet it is, but it's a long ways. Had I caught that first one, this would be that I have on now, with that cast, would have been my 4th smallmouth bass. Oh no, this one's a bluegill. 3 smallmouth and 1 bluegill. And Daisy and I have been here all of 10 minutes. Who says this isn't fun? It wasn't me. There he is. Take it. He's got it. That's number 5. It's a smallmouth bass, by golly. Oh no! It's another bluegill, another sunfish. This is not a bluegill. It's another species of sunfish. Alright, so that's 5 in the bucket, if you will. Come on, bass, I know you're in there. Alright. I had 2 persons of interest there. Oh! Nice hit. Came right up to the top, bit it, stretched my line out a bit, and didn't quite get the hook. There's a fish. Take it. Come on. Oh, there's another fish. Oh, he got off. I don't know what it was. It was either a bluegill or a smallmouth bass. There appear to be a whole bunch of them in here. Oh, nice. Oh! Now, that's some high action fishing there. I tossed it in, and one comes and hits it, and I saw him. Swam right up to the top. And another one came, did the same thing. Come on, guys. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishy. I'm going down to the bank. Come on, Daisy. So we're down here on the bank. It's going to be easier to hook these fish. They're all right in there. They're probably everywhere. I wanted to show you that I found a packet. People just leave their trash everywhere. In this case, it's a packet, a full packet. It still has 5 brand new hooks in it. Size 6, I use those all the time. Daisy, stay here. So let's kill these fish. Right there. There's one. Oh! There's another one, and I got him. I'm probably going to catch a bunch of these. Yeah, I lost track of how many fish. I'm going to have to review the tape. Yep, 7 or 8. And I've only been here just a couple of minutes. And Daisy's always right at my side. There's a fish. Whoa, that feels like a nicer one. That's because these bass fight really well. It's another smallmouth bass. These little guys are going to grow up to be beautiful. Nope, there's another one. Yep. I think I'm going to stop when I catch about 3 or 4 more. I'm here on a walk for my health. It's a good idea to walk every day. I don't. But I am today. I threw that in and there was a fish on before I could start reeling it in. That's how many fishes are in here. Lots of fishes. They must be really hungry because they are hitting like crazy. I love fishing for little tiny fish, but if you've watched any of my videos, you know that I like fishing for any kind of fish. I eat the fish. I'm having fish for dinner tonight because I haven't had any in 2 or 3 days. There's a hit, but he didn't take it. Sometimes they just bite the tail. There's another tail bite. Sometimes they just come up from behind and they bite that plastic tail there, the orange part in this case. Anywhere near any kind of structure, the pylons and the walls of bridges and such, I just had a fish on. I caught him right there next to that pylon, that wall, call it what you will. There's always fish there. There's a nice one. Yeah. Another smallmouth bass. I have a 2-pound test on this rod. It's the world's tiniest rod and a very small reel. So it feels like something, and it's a lot of fun. And Daisy's right here at my feet. You never go anywhere, do you, Daisy? You stay close to Papa, don't you? Now, I saw a fish over there at the point of that wall when I was up atop. So I'm going to try that. Right there. Any bets? Any tick? Oh, there's a fish. Just like that. Just like that. That might have been one of the ones I saw. And it's a smallmouth bass. A little baby smallmouth bass. He's so beautiful. They're so beautiful. All of a sudden, they got wise to me. Whoa, that fish just jumped out of the water. Right there where I'm fishing. I'm sure that was on the camera. He just jumped right out of there. All right, he was right up against the wall, so I'm gonna go right up against the wall. There's, oh, he hit nice. That's a bigger fish. He bent my rod, he did. Yes, he did. Patience, grasshopper. Boy, he just slammed. Yeah, that's a fat one. It's a little bigger than the others, and it's fatter. I felt that. Thank you, buddy. Whoops. There he goes. He found his way. There he goes. I see him swimming away. That was fun. Well, I was only going to fish here for a minute, and I've been here about 25 or 30 minutes total since I arrived. Come on, take it, take it. Oh, I see that fish just lurking there. He's waiting for something else to come along. Now I feel like I want to stay a bit. There's a tiny, tiny fish. Tiny fish. Now it is, in fact, a black bass, a smallmouth bass. But he was tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Oh, there's one. Oh no, that's not a fish. That's what you get for jigging, Sam. You got stuck on a rock. But it came loose. And here comes a fish. Here comes a, oh! Yes, they're mocking me. There's a fish. Whoa! The instant that lure hit the top of the water, a fish grabbed it before it could even begin to descend. These are hungry fish. Now, just so you know, folks, the young people in this town, they've always made fun of this place. This little creek, especially the serious young fishermen. And it's called Mahoning Creek. And the park just upstream from here, just a few hundred yards, is Sunnybrook Park. And the kids always called it Scummy Brook Park. Well, it is kind of dirty and it's kind of a mud hole here. But sometimes if you pull over on the side of a road and you drop a little tiny lure in a mud hole, you might catch some beautiful fish. And smallmouth bass are not prettier anywhere on the planet Earth than they are right here in this little mud hole. Successful outing. I think it's time to go home. Okay, one more fish and we're going home, Daisy, I promise. Come on, Daisy, let's go. Up here, this way. Look at, over here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on this way. Let's go. I have a leash in my pocket for those of you who would seek to criticize. But there's nobody here. Like everything else I experience in Pennsylvania, have it all to myself. Just me and the dog and the fishies, the trees and the fresh air. Butterfly, there goes some butterflies. Did you see them, Daisy? Did you see the butterflies? She saw them and got excited. You're never gonna catch one.